He had 11 years to say yes. He said no every single time. Not because the idea was bad. Everyone who saw it said the same thing. This could work. He said no because saying no felt safer than finding out he was wrong. By the time he finally said yes, he wasn't building a dream anymore. He was trying to get back everything the waiting had already taken. This is the story of Marcus Cole and the decision that quietly stole 11 years of his life. It's a Tuesday night in a small apartment outside Cleveland. Marcus Cole is 27 years old, an engineer, sharp, careful, a little too careful. He's sketching on a napkin at his kitchen table, lines, circuits, a rough diagram of something that doesn't exist yet. It's a device. Small. Simple. The kind of idea that sounds obvious once you hear it, and impossible before that. He shows it to one person. His friend Daniel looks at it for a long moment and says 4 words that should have changed everything. "You need to build this." Marcus laughs it off, folds the napkin, puts it in his wallet. He tells himself, "Not yet, not until I'm sure." He doesn't know it yet, but "not yet" is about to become the most expensive sentence of his life. Marcus has a good job, stable, predictable, the kind of job that pays enough to feel safe and not quite enough to feel free. Every few months he takes the napkin out of his wallet, looks at it, adds a note, folds it back up. His mentor, an older engineer named Robert, pulls him aside one afternoon. "Ideas don't wait for you to be ready, Marcus. They wait for someone else to be ready instead." Marcus nods like he's listening. He isn't. Not really. Because somewhere in his mind, there's a quiet, comfortable lie. There's always next year. 2 years pass. Marcus is 29. He's scrolling one night when he sees it. A startup, funded, launched, gaining traction. A product almost identical to the sketch in his wallet. Different name, same core idea. His stomach drops. He tells himself it's fine. Theirs is different. Mine would have been better anyway. But that night, for the first time, he takes the napkin out and just stares at it. Doesn't add a note, doesn't fold it back right away. For a moment, something in him wants to move, to finally build it. Then Monday comes, and Monday always wins. Here's what nobody tells you about waiting. It doesn't feel like failure while you're doing it. It feels like patience. It feels like responsibility. It feels smart. Marcus turns 31, then 33, then 35. 3 more times an opportunity arrives at his door, a partner willing to invest, a company willing to license a version of the idea, a friend offering to build it together. 3 more times, Marcus finds a reason to wait. Not the right timing, not enough savings, not enough certainty. Each "not yet" feels reasonable in the moment. It's only when you stack all of them together that you see the truth. He wasn't waiting for the right moment. He was waiting to feel ready, and ready never comes on its own. Marcus is 38 years old. He's laid off from the steady job that was supposed to be the safe choice. The company he thought would take care of him didn't. He sits alone in his apartment that night. A different apartment, a different city, the same napkin, now soft and worn at the folds, still in his wallet. 11 years of almost. 11 years of watching other people build the future he sketched on a Tuesday night when he was 27. He does the math nobody wants to do. If he'd started the day Daniel told him to, he wouldn't be starting now. He'd be finished. He might be years into something that changed his life. Instead, he's 38, unemployed, and starting from exactly where he started at 27, except 11 years older, and with 11 years less time to get it right. That's the twist nobody warns you about. Waiting doesn't protect you from risk. It just delays it and adds interest. Something breaks open in Marcus that night. Not hope, exactly. Something closer to refusal. He refuses to be 48 having this same conversation with himself. The next morning, he takes the napkin out of his wallet for the last time, and instead of folding it back up, he pins it to the wall above his desk. He starts small, smaller than the dream ever was at 27. A rough prototype, a handful of savings. No team, no safety net. It's harder now, slower. He's not 27 anymore, and the market has changed, and some doors from a decade ago are simply gone. But for the first time in 11 years, he isn't waiting for permission to start. Marcus's product isn't the biggest success story you'll ever hear. It's modest, it's real, it pays his bills, and slowly it grows. But that was never really the point of this story. The cost of those 11 years was never really about the idea, or the money, or even the competitor who got there first. The real cost was quieter than that. It was 11 years of a version of Marcus who was ready to begin, sitting on a shelf, waiting for a green light that was never going to arrive on its own, because certainty doesn't come before you start. It comes from starting. Somewhere right now, someone is folding their own napkin, putting their own idea back in their pocket for not yet. Marcus Cole's story isn't really about a napkin or an invention or even about him. It's a mirror. So ask yourself the question he waited 11 years to ask himself. What are you calling patience? That's actually just fear, wearing a very convincing disguise.